Yo, YouTube, it's Anarchious of Darkness, also known as Kill Color Struck. And if you know me, you know that I love anime. You know that I wrote my own comic books. You know that I wrote my own novel series. You also know that I'm into anime culture and comic book culture. Well, there was a little bit of a kerfuffle that happened not too long ago. Let's get to it. So, My Hero Academia, there's a character in there called Hagakure. This character is an invisible character. She's a 14-year-old girl. Yeah, that's it. And recently, Jump revealed their cover of her. Now, if you remember the details of what I said, you understand that there is going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle, an argument, some things going on. However, you guys know what my channel is about colorism, activism, anti-racism, such things of that nature. So I got this video from this guy named Ray Voices. Now, he's one of the bigger TikTok anime creators, and he had this to say. Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to bring you more content. I just need the support and the love. Okay, let's start.
Yo, what's up, guys? So I wanted to make a quick little video talking about this whole My Hero Academia drama that's all over anime TikTok right now. And I just wanted to point something out real quick. I feel like the Black Wizard King said it best. Is the chapter cover of the new My Hero Academia weird? Yes, it is weird. Is Horikoshi the first mangaka to do this? No, he's not. But here's what I want everyone to understand, because I feel like both sides of the argument aren't understanding this, because not a lot of people on anime TikTok understand what common sense is. What I want everyone to understand is whatever side you're on for this, y'all need to realize that a bunch of people arguing over TikTok is not going to change Japanese culture. Like all of you guys saying, oh, well, this is fine that they do this, or this isn't fine that they do this. Like, y'all need to realize that your words don't matter. And I'm not trying to say that to be mean, I'm just pointing this out, because apparently a bunch of people think that they could just cancel Horikoshi or something, which you can't. A bunch of people and mangakas from a different country are not going to care what a bunch of random people from America are saying on TikTok. The fact this is an argument is sad.
I just want to point out that a straight white man, I'm just going to assume this is a straight white man, telling anybody that what they're saying and what they're angry about and they want to change isn't going to change a goddamn thing. So I guess my people should have probably stayed in slavery. I guess I should probably go the fuck back to Africa. I bet my people shouldn't have said shit about apartheid in Africa, because you know what? There was a protest here and it helped. We're in America, that's South Africa. There are a whole nother set of examples of that, of people around the world banding together to change things. It happens. You know, the Black Lives Matter protests didn't just happen in America. They happened across seas as well. And did it change things? To an extent. Did it get better? We'll see. But it did implement change. A white man telling anybody to essentially shut the fuck up, you're not going to change anything, is out the fuck rageous. Now, so in anime culture, we all know that the Japanese society is a conservative society, very conservative. But that doesn't change the fact their economy lives off of ours. That doesn't change that. You do understand that, right? It doesn't change that, you know, black people asking some of the mangaka saying, hey, could you change these characters? And it happened. Telling people that they should not voice their opinion because it's not going to change anything is the dumbest shit in the world. Because not only does it can change something, it will change other people. So for example, we've been telling people that this shit is racist in One Piece. Now, Oda may never change it, and I understand that Oda's fans, One Piece fans, are too cowardly to ask him to change this racist shit. However, there will be people, both Japanese, black, white, Asian, Indian, there will be artists who see our plight and see what we're saying, and they will draw black people not like this. So, stop telling people what they should and what they shouldn't do with their voices, Ray Voices. Telling people what they should and shouldn't do with their voices when you're standing in a point of privilege. And not only that, again, Japan's comic sales while they run all over the world, a big chunk of it comes from us. A huge chunk of it. So if enough of us band together and say, we're not buying the My Hero Academia. I don't buy My Hero Academia. But enough of us band together and say, we're not buying My Hero Academia comic. It may change something. It's not going to change that. It's not going to change that cover. The cover is already coming. There ain't shit we can do about that specifically. But if other comic book creators in Asia see that the Western world is not going to stand up or is not going to stand for a 14-year-old girl being sexualized on a comic book cover, even though they're going to get sexualized regardless, because comic books inherently are just creepy like that. When they see that we're not going to stand for that shit, they may change. They may try to hide it more. There's no guarantee. And asking for accountability is not asking always to cancel somebody. Y'all use this cancel culture as a buzzword in order to get people riled up and angry because their favorite artist is going to get canceled because they're a little bit of a fucking pervert. Well, pedo. Stop using that shit because you're just adding to a taboo culture that shouldn't be there. People are asking that they change that behavior because it's a little creepy that you're sexualizing a 14-year-old girl. She is a 14-year-old girl in your comic and she is butt-ass naked on the cover. And again, if you do not like it, and you buy the My Hero Academia, and you watch My Hero Academia, and you stop, and they see that you stop, it will change something. Something will change. It will change. Trust me. That's how the world works. Especially because we're all hooked on capitalism now. And Japan runs off of our fucking capitalism. So, they see that we're not standing up for 14-year-old girls being sexualized. They will change something. It will move things in the right direction. And don't listen to white men telling you what to do with your voice. Don't listen to them at all. For that matter of fact, to some extent, don't listen to some men because he came off was like, oh, Wizard King said it best. He threw Wizard King under the bus first to say, I agree with what Wizard King is saying. Wizard King's black. Some men you should not listen to. They don't see things purely from a male perspective, or they'll ignore history. Things like that, because there are a lot of black men who do that as well. So, it don't matter what people tell you what to do with your voice. Always raise your voice. Because if I had never raised my voice, this colorism thing on YouTube would have never started. Because I started it. Talking about being anti-colorism, that was me. I started that shit. I was the first one. So, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't listen to white men who tell you what to do with your voice. You have a voice. It is important. Use it.